hitting 333.
Really? Yeah. That's amazing. And he is actually ahead of Tucker and Alvarez in the market. So a ball here at bats, you have to hit the ball at least 95 miles an hour or better to be considered a hard hit. His percentage is higher than Tucker, who's second on the team, and Alvarez at 49%, goes to 54.1.
Hello. Oh, already 2 people here. I'm not even fully set up yet. Cool.
Getting cheap hits by any stretch. He's hit the ball hard consistently. The guy who's been hitting the ball harder lately is Jake Myers. He has made 8 straight starts now in center field, and over the last 7, hitting 320 with a 915 OPS. Got a 2-2 count here to start the third inning. Jake on a pitch down and in, count goes full.
They go to Rizzy. Started doing real well after I defended him, by the way. Jake Myers. Fell off. Oh, come on. Oh, Jake Myers got on base again. Like I said, he's been doing a lot better.
Last 3 full seasons, not counting the pandemic here, the Astros went to the World Series. Here's Martin Maldonado, and whoa, Jake was leading. That was a little bit of a delay getting back to the bag.
Jake was caught leaning, but he made it back to the bag in time.
Jake has not attempted a stolen base yet this year. I feel like Reed is really good at manipulating this pitch timer early on. He's getting ready pretty quickly. And we've seen it a couple times where he'll hold for an excessive amount of time, too. Just kind of get everybody to settle in, flatten their feet a little bit. Check swing foul 1-2. Lano starting last night and tonight. Guiner Diaz started the first game of the series on Friday. Not sure if you've noticed that Reed is calling his own pitches today. I did not notice. No. That speeds things up too. Stays alive. We saw that. Chris Bassett.
While he fouls it off onto his foot. Yeah, your boy Javi's looking good. Now it's time for our offense to do something. Javi's looking good. Javi always looks good for the most part, though.
Pitch he wants for Chadwick Trump, catcher. 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Maldi hanging in there. We have 4 wins since the start of 2019 in the NL. The next 3. This is a tough customer. The Astros are facing today. Only 4 with 4 wins since 19. Pitch for the Astros in 2019 is now Yankee Garrett Cole.
What's up? I got 4 people already, and I just set everything up. That's actually kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Maldy's still doing a 1-2 bat runner on first. This top of the 3rd inning, and it's a tie ball game at 0 apiece. No one scored a run yet. Got the ball on the inside. There you go. And Maldy strikes out. It's 1 out, runner on first, and the runner on first is, guess what? Jake Myers, the person I've defended. I don't think, in my honest opinion, I don't think the ace should be Javi. Bunt foul, strike 1. I think why? Because I don't think the ace should be like the one who can have those really great starts all the time. Because Javi really does have those really great starts. I think it's the most consistent that should be the ace. He goes out there, he eats up innings, and that's the other thing. He eats up innings. I think Valdez eats up more innings. I think Valdez it should be the more consistent one. And Valdez just has, with this 26 quality starts, shows that he typically is the more consistent one. But again, we can disagree there. Like, I know I'm not saying they're trying to knock Javi, because Javi really is a really great pitcher as well. But like afterwards, after Valdez, like I think the other option might be Hunter Brown. So it'd be, but we haven't seen much of Hunter Brown. So it's like Valdez, Javier, and then just Hunter Brown, because he's been great. And he could end up being the next super big inning eater with what's his name? What's his name gone? Number 35, Verlander gone. What's up, Valix Prem Sports? That is a ball barely missing the zone. Dubon does not like to chase anything. Actually, Dubon chases everything. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that. And Dubon fouled it off. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that he'd be 3rd on the list for me. And Jake Myers gets picked off. Dubon fouls that off. We got 2 outs now with no one on, thanks to Jake Myers getting picked off there. Dubon fouling off another pitch. Devon hits high, shallow, and we're going down to the bottom of the third now, and the Braves, well, whatever's our due up. A solidified vet. Yeah, that would be great because I mean, the closest thing to a solidified vet we have would be Lance McCullers Jr. And then after that, it'd be, well, the Urquidy, Garcia, Valdez, and Javier, because all of them kind of came up at around the same time. So then it'd be them. So, like, our McCullers, though, he's like the closest thing to solidified vet. Problem is, he just can't stay healthy. So that goes off against the other half. So yeah, it's like we don't really have one in the rotation. I don't think we're going to pick one up though, because like unless McCullers is out for the season, then I can see us picking someone up. But if with McCullers not being out for the season, I don't see us doing it. I just don't, unfortunately. And if we get a solidified vet, it'd be like we'd have to get rid of. Not only would we, I don't think we'd have to send someone out. I think we'd have to get rid of one of our starting pitchers, and they're not willing to get rid of Urquidy or Garcia, and those would be the two that I'd be wanting to get rid of. So I'd want to keep Javier Valdez and Hunter Brown, those three. Astros are wearing their orange alternates. Yeah, he's already started the season not healthy. Like I said, if he's out for the season, I see them trading. If he's back before the trade deadline and he's not out for the season, I don't see us trading for a vet. But no, yeah, he is not someone that can stay healthy. What stinks is when he is healthy. When he is healthy and his emotions are somewhat in check, he is elite with some electric stuff. That's a 1-2. Just tap that one foul. Boy. Here's the 1-2. Ball up high, barely missing the zone. A swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Apparently, yeah, fifth strikeout for Javi. Apparently, I slept through at least 4 of them. That's a ball up and away, making it 1-0. That's a swing and strike 1-1-1.
ACL, some of these joint injuries where they try and come back.
Put the ball up high, 2-1.
Their mindset over the hurdle of being hurt or protecting that.
3-1, sorry.
He's lost a couple of LBs, a little more lean. He's coming up early to be a success.
That's a called strike, too. It's a full count now. That's a foul ball. It's 3-2. The batter called time. It's still a 3-2 count. Batter won't be able to call timeout no more for this, I bet. And that's a swing and strike 3, and that's the 6th K for Christian Javier. That's 6 strikeouts through 3 innings already. That's a high foul ball. It's 1-1. The biggest statement we can make at the start of the year to tell everyone we're back, maybe not. Well, the biggest thing would be to sweep the Rays, but to at least take the series against the Rays 2-1. Like I was saying from the beginning, before this stretch started against these really tough teams, I said I'd be okay with 2-1 against each team. If we sweep against this team and goes 2-1 against the Rays, yeah. Be 3 games above 500. That's a ball way on the outside. It's a full count now. Mm-hmm. That is a called strike 3, and Javier strikes out the side in order. 7 strikeouts in the game for Christian Javier. And that is true. We tend to do worse against bad teams than we do against good teams, except for oddly last year, because someone looked at the Astros win-loss record against the bad teams, and we actually did better against them than the good teams, which is unusual for the Astros. But yeah, we tend to do a whole lot better against good teams than against bad teams. It's weird. It's like we play down to our opponents. As long as we move on to the top of the 4th inning now with the Astros batting. Dubon was the last batter, so it'd be Breggy, Abreu, Breggy, Alvarez, then Abreu. Or is that Jeremy Pena? Jeremy Pena is DHing. No, Abreu's DHing. Okay. Bregman, Alvarez, and Abreu. A little chilly right now. I'm a little cold. I was a little chilly, so I went and grabbed my Astros jacket real quick. I'm going to put on a jacket. I need to still keep it Astros gear. Yeah, they were the only team to sweep us in 2017, I believe, and they were definitely the only team to sweep us in 2022. And both years we won the championship. So if they're the only teams that sweep us in 2023, then you know what? That's a championship right there. That's a strike. It's a 1-2 strikes to Bregman. That's a ball down and away, making it 2-2. Breggy right up the middle, but it hits the mound, slowing it down, allowing the second baseman to get there. Out number 1. Yeah, we haven't been swept this year. We also haven't faced the A's yet this year. So, swing and strike 1. The ball down low, making it 1-1. Alvarez straight to the first baseman. That's out number 2. I'm not nervous facing the Rays either. Even if we struggle against the Rays and they stay hot, or they heat back up and we cool down just a little bit, I'm not going to be worried about the Rays. We're still in April. We're still missing Michael Brantley. We're still missing Lance McCullers Jr. We're still missing Jose Altuve. We're still missing Chas McCormick. Yeah, not worried. That's a high ball. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. I mean, high fly ball into foul territory. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball out of the glove of the catcher. Oh my gosh. That's a ball. It was 3-1. Oh my gosh. Okay. Abreu got out, and now the Astros are on defense. We're down to the bottom of the fourth inning. Still no score. 0-0. What's up, Spider-O? Trying to get the game back up on my phone so that I can call it. Yeah, the pitching clock really does make the game go faster, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. I do enjoy the longer games. I mean, I'm not there going, oh, the game's taking too long. Wow. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm back. That's a ball on the outside. It's 1-1. That's a swing and strike. It's a 1-2 now. Yeah, I've accepted the pitch clock too. That's a foul ball. 1-2. You're going to the game versus Philly on Saturday? That's nice. Am I going? I'm thinking of going to the game. I believe it's a Phillies game on what day is that? The second. Whichever day the second is. No, it's not going to be a second because it can't be. It's going to be the first. It's going to be Monday. I'm going to the game. It's going to be on a Monday. I believe that's against the Phillies too. Either the first or the third. That was one of them days. I need to look. What day I have off again. That's a swing and strike 2. It's 0-2. The first stadium outside of Houston that I went to was the new Ranger Stadium because my girlfriend living in Dallas and her family being Rangers fans, it's like, oh, we'll go and we'll watch the Rangers when they face the Astros. And my Astros won, of course.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Rosario struck out on 3 pitches his first time up and crowds the plate. Rosario and the Astros catch
There's a ball up and away, 1-1.
teammates in the WBC for Team Puerto Rico.
There's the 1-1. Swinging strike. No, that's a foul ball. High up in the air.
Double with 1 out in the second inning.
And Pena gets it.
For the final out of the inning. So Javier with a clean 1-2-3 inning. He had at one point struck out 7 minutes in a row.
That's cool. That is neat. I've been to a total of 3 stadiums. The Astrodome, Minute Maid Park, and well, both before Tal's Hill was removed and after Tal's Hill was removed, and now the new Ranger Stadium. I haven't been to Old Ranger Stadium, and I haven't been to any other MLB stadium. The stadiums were all in Houston, the Astrodome and Minute Maid Park, both before and after Tal's Hills, and I didn't go to the Astrodome until their final year and their final season, but I was at their final game in the apparently I went to multiple games, but I was at the final regular season game and the final postseason game. My favorite right now, honestly, is not the Astrodome, it's Minute Maid Park. Why? Because I don't remember the Astrodome, honestly. Whenever I went there, I was a baby. To give you an idea of how young a baby I was, the Astrodome was demolished in 99. I was born in July of 90. Not demolished. Last season was 99. I was born in July of 99. I was there. There's pictures. There are pictures. So I know my parents are lying to me. My dad ain't lying. They both say I went. There's pictures. There's proof. That was a baby. Okay? Like, I have no memory. I do love the fact that I went just so I can say that I was there, but I don't have the memory. So it's kind of hard for that to be my favorite place when I don't have any memories of it. So right now it's got to be Minute Maid.
And by Sage, official finance software partner of Major League Baseball. Pitchers duel going on here in Atlanta. 3 hits total. The Astros have 2. Braves have 1.
Back. The Astrodome, I have heard a lot about how Minute Maid is better than the Astrodome, but the Astrodome just has all that historical significance. The first domed stadium, the first indoor sports stadium for both football and baseball with the Oilers and the Astros. The first, the 8th wonder of the world. There's doing something that was basically seen as impossible, but it was what we needed to do to get a baseball team to Houston, because that's it. If you wanted to, they told what was it, the mayor at the time? Okay, if you want a team in Houston, Texas, with the Heat, you're gonna have to find a way to make it indoor. And he said yes, and then he said, okay, we'll give you a team. And he's like, oh crap, how do I do this? And so he went and got a bunch of engineers, and the Astrodome was made. There were some mistakes along the way, but it has such historical significance for the game, not just Houston, but the game of baseball and sports in general. So it's like, yeah. There is some good news, though, about the Astrodome. It is now considered a Texas historical landmark, so it cannot be torn down. So now all we got to do is actually get the people in charge to agree on what to do with it. And my favorite thing is to turn it into some sort of baseball museum, repurpose it, don't make it like a field again, but like just turn it into a museum that you can go in, you can see what it was like being on the field. You can how what museums have different things that you can look at, take pictures of inside, like uh, Houston baseball, or just jerseys, whatever. Just turn it into a museum, a baseball museum. I think we have enough stuff in order to do that. Pena grounds out to the third baseman. They can't demolish it. They have it is considered a Texas historical landmark. It cannot be demolished. They'll have to replace a lot of parts, and they'll have to put a lot of parts back in, but it can't be demolished. It has to stand there now because it is considered a historical landmark. They can't let it crumble. That's another ground out. Blue Rangers Park looks like Minute Maid and Miller Park. It did. It was very on the outside because I went there. It really does look like a warehouse with the giant Rangers logo on it. It looks like a warehouse with the giant Rangers logo on it. And then the inside, it is impressive when you're actually in the stadium. Like, yes, it does seem very similar to Minute Maid Park, especially with the roof open, but it is bigger and it's not 100%. Like, you sit there and then there's no wall on the one side on the left field. Like, the wall on left field's not there. But again, and it's also just bigger. You go in there and you can feel the scale. But at the same time, there's also less people there too because there weren't as many fans. I think eventually they're going to restore it. It has too much significance to just let it sit there like that. The biggest issue right now is we're not agreeing. The people in charge aren't agreeing on what they want to do with it. They've come up with different ideas. There's the museum idea, which I like. There's turning it into a ballpark again for like high school and college players, which I don't think is going to work. There's the turning it into some weird terrarium, which is no, no, some weird event gathering thing with walkways and all that, which is again, it's just no, because you're just no. Like, the best idea I've seen, and the one that I want to do and makes sense the most, is the baseball museum one. The other ideas that they've come up with, like there's one that would be kind of cool, but I know it's not going to work. Turning into a full-on baseball field again for high school players and college, that's not going to work. It's just not. But everything else, it's just not going to work. You're basically destroying the Astrodome and turning it into something that is not. And it's going to be unrecognizable. Houston Sports Hall of Fame. Houston Sports Museum, not just the baseball one. That'd be kind of cool. That would be cool. Because we'd already have the Houston Astros Hall of Fame, just send it to the Houston Sports Hall of Fame. And then we got the Texas, the Houston Texans Hall of Fame now too, don't we? I believe what was it? Andre Johnson was the first inductee, I believe, in the Texans Hall of Fame. That's a foul ball. And that Maldonado caught, pop fly. That's the first out of the inning. Oh my God. Really? my gosh. There we go. It's a 2-2 count, 1 out, nobody on.
Deceptively great pitch from Christian Javier. He's got 9 swings.
Jim Crane. Honestly, that'd be a great look for Jim Crane. That'd be a great look for Jim Crane. If Jim Crane goes and does that to help restore the Astrodome, the city comes out. That would be a great look for the mayor. Fouled off. And then like even what's the owner of the Texans? What's his name right now? If he wants a better look with the Astrodome is right next to NRG Stadium. Why not restore it? That'd be a great look for him and bring more people to the Astrodome. Will also bring more people to NRG Stadium because it's right across the street essentially. And
One of his best pitches, but still able to get the swing miss.
for 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. That's a ball 1.
10 or more strikeouts in 3 different starts, including his career high 14 strikeouts against the Los Angeles Angels.
That's drill left field. That is out. The Braves finally get a run. It's 1-0 Braves now on the bottom of the 5th. A 2 outs home run. Well, I mean, there's nothing he can do about it now. And number 2, the Astrodome, isn't there underground parking that once it's restored that he can take advantage of? Like he can't advocate for the demolishment anymore. It's a Texas historical landmark. It cannot be demolished. There's really nothing he can do right anymore. So what he can do is again take advantage of the underground parking if by having it get restored, make it a great look, which will help a lot of fans be okay with him. That's a ball. It's 1-2. It'd be for him, business wise, the smartest thing to do would be to fork up some money to help get restored. Jim Crane, business wise, it'd be a smart thing to do. Especially long term, like it would mark him down as one of the best. It mark him down as the best Astros owner ever, even if you go to like a future owner who might win more champions than he did. Yeah. Texans have a new. Yeah, Texans are on their second owner. And the second owner, their current owner, I think the smartest thing to do would be to restore the Astrodome. It'd be a great look. Because he's not looked at fondly by Texans fans right now. Double-digit strikeouts for Javier, number 10, end of the 5th inning. But the Braves have done some damage with a solo shot, making it 1-0. The new owner is not looked at fondly by Texans fans right now. If he wants to restore some good faith, he's already done some good job with hiring the new head coach. What's his name? Donna Brown's the Astros new GM. Whatever. Can't think of his name right now. The new Texans head coach. He's got some good faith back with them. If he wants to get more good faith, he needs to. It'd be a very smart idea to fork up some money to help restore the Astrodome. Take advantage of that underground parking whenever there's a Texans game, because there's already parking around the Astrodome. You will just have a bit more extended parking underneath the Astrodome, and then you'll have events in both the Astrodome and in an NRG Stadium, which again you'll get twice the people there. That parking space around the Astrodome is yours. You'll be able to make money off of the parking spaces because people are going to want to have to go to the Astrodome for different events.
Most home runs from the sixth inning on since last season. Aaron Judge at the top, Kyle Schwarber. These are some prolific home run hitters in the middle part of these teams' lineups. So Yordan Alvarez getting on that list with 21 home runs from that sixth inning.
Most home runs from sixth inning on since the last season. Alvarez is fifth on the list, 21.
Alvarez, somebody these Astros rely on, and they can use a big swing with a couple guys on in this inning. And third straight game, the Braves have scored first in this series. The results worked out the fortunes for the Astros. They were down 4-1 and down 1.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Again today with Jake Myers leading off in inning number 6. Baseball in the big leaguers is a work in progress.
Yeah.
The Astros hitting coach staff, working hard with Jake Myers.
Well, honestly, with the Astrodome coming back, we could Houston area could get Astro back. It just won't be in the same spot because of the parking. It's going to take time and money, but it is possible. We got Jake Myers with the leadoff double. He bunts it. Jake Myers is able to. No, that is a foul. So it's a strike one now.
Side. So as a third baseman, you realize that you can hold your ground a little bit longer. Potential tag at third. Maldi showing fun again. This time he gets down.
But that's going to get Jake Myers out. Maldi's bunt attempt did not work as it went straight back at the pitcher, and so he's now in first on a fielder's choice. And now instead of having Jake Myers at second or Jake Myers at third, we have Maldi at first because of a really bad bunt attempt.
Because Jake really had nowhere to go. If that was a play at home plate, the Astros would have gotten a run because you can't block home plate without giving a sliding lane. But at third base, there's no such block any other bag you want. I mean, Riley had his whole body covering up that bag.
Ball away. It's 2-0. I think Astros could still come back.
Just 3 hits tonight. This afternoon. Jake Myers has been on base a couple times, but both times he's been erased on the base pass once he was picked off.
Come on, Dubon.
Right back to the pitcher, erases him, trying to go to third.
Dubon fouls that off. Dubon's definitely going to put it in play, but let's hopefully. Let's hope he doesn't. And Dubon grounds into a double play. Unfortunately, it would have been a lot better if Maldi just struck out. Honestly, at that point, Maldi's strikeout would have been better, and we could have still had Jake Myers on the bases. Yeah, Maldi's failed bunt attempt, I think killed any kind of momentum we would have had that inning. Jake Myers with the leadoff double, and Maldi killed it. The summer of '62, member of the Dusty Baker. Mm. Fair ball past Alex Bregman. That's going to be a double, but it's not going to be a triple as Jordan gets to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been to Space Center Houston. Kind of a requirement when you grow up in Houston. Space City, the Space Museum, of course. Oh, that was a strike called a ball. Runner on second. That's a leadoff double for the Braves. Let's hope that we can prevent them from scoring, just like they prevented us from scoring. That's 2 strikes that were called balls. Wow. Wow, that's 2 times there were strikes that just ended up being called balls. It should be a 0-2 count, but no, we're looking at a 2-0. This is back to back. The first actual ball should be 1-2. No, we're looking at 3-0 because this. Wow, 2 back-to-back pitches. Back-to-back pitches. That was a strike, 3-1. He swung at it. So now we should be looking at a strikeout. That's a called strike. We're looking at that should be 1 ball, 4 strikes. 4 strikes. It's not often you see 2 missed calls on the same at bat. 2 missed calls. And that's a walk. Yep. He did. He 100% did get screwed. That's 4 strikes. That should have been a strikeout plus 1. Like, I'm sorry, 2 missed calls. I don't see that. You don't see that very often. Not anymore. Umpires have gotten really good at the game, honestly. As much as we complain about them, they have gotten really good at calling the game. So the fact that you don't see 2 missed calls at bat very often is saying something. That's a double play right there. 1. Bregman, Pena, wild throw, and that scores a run. That was thrown out.
See Devon stay in the baseline, and that just left him wide open and trying to get out of the way of Benellis, who slid straight into the bag, made the errant throw.
There's the second out.
Now Riley goes back to second base on a ground ball to the right side as Albies grounds out to the second out of the inning. And usually you don't see contact on those plays on the turn of a double play. And then Austin Riley on that ground ball to the right side elected to stay in second. Here's Eddie Rosario. I think the partial line drive kind of froze him a little bit at second base.
They said it was Dubon who caught that ball. It wasn't Pena. Dubon did that wild throw, and that was because he stayed in a base path. And as he was throwing it, looking at the replay, he got hit because he stayed in the base paths.
Rosario has struck out and popped up. Last 2 innings, Max Fried is looking at
Here's the no balls, 2 strikes. The Braves now lead it 2-0.
ready to go, whether it's needed this inning or next inning. Here's about to work through 6 innings for the 3rd time this year as a starter.
That 1 run, at least it shouldn't be an earned run. It should be 1 earned run and 1 unearned run. Foul back.
Braves getting a run in the inning
Pop up. Jeremy Pena's back. And he gets the out. It's 2-0 Atlanta. Now the Astros have to. Their offensive. The bats need to wake up. Maldi killed the rally in the first inning. He did. You know, we are undefeated in games that Maldonado. Undefeated this year. In games that Maldonado has not started in. When he was not catching the game, he did not start the game catching. We are undefeated. When he has started the game catching, we have a losing record. I believe we're like 6-0. 6-0. We are 6-0 in games that Maldonado has not started in. That includes like 4 or 5 of Diaz catching, and then 1 or 2 of Salazar catching. And then the rest of it is a losing record.
Astros start the 7th inning with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters facing Max Fried for a third time around. Breaking his line to short and ground bounces.
Here's the 1-0. That's a ball. 2-0.
Has reached in 14 straight games.
It's 2-2 to Alex Bregman. $100% Brandon. Diaz over Maldonado. It's 3-0 to Breggy. Oh my god. That's a ball and Breggy walks. Now Jordan's up. That's a ball 1-2 Jordan. Foul that one off. 1-1.
Spot here for the Astros if they can get something on board against Free. They have not had much of a run against them.
Check swing essentially, and that was the 1-2. That was like a very kind of weird swing. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes out swinging. That was one.
Back-to-back swings like that from Jordan very often. Reed gets him on strike. Looks like first down the inning. No, he's human. Some tough pitches right there. Next Reed from executing, keeping Jordan from tying this game up with a big swing.
That's a called strike. Abreu's up to bat. He hasn't had a home run this season, but again, he gets them hits, just like Dubon, just like Brantley. 0-2.
Still looking for his first home run in an Astros uniform, playing in his 22nd game.
That was fouled off, still 0-2. Swung at that one, fouled it off to stay alive.
Go back to last season, Brady had 167 plate appearances since his last one. The longest run drought of his career.
Fouled that one off, still 0-2. They're talking about his home run drought right now, the longest of his career. 22 games into the season, still no home run. Fouled that one off. Fouled off again. This is a very long at-bat by Abreu. And now Fried is at 100 pitches. This is going to be the 101st pitch. Strikeout. That was a strikeout, but that was a very, very long at bat. How many pitches was that? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think that. That was a battle. That was a battle. It's 1-0 to Kyle Tucker. Two and 0. That's another ball on the outside. Here's the 2-0. That's a called strike. Now it's 2-1. Tucker called his timeout. Most of them called the timeout at 2 strikes. Tucker's doing it only at 1 strike. Tucker fouled that one off. It's now 2-2. That was a broken bat.
He's got some options here. Now he slows his bat down in back-to-back pitches. He's got that slow breaker, slider, breaking that fastball at 94, 95 miles an hour.
Got the ball in the dirt. Away from the catcher. Not far enough away for them to try to take second, though.
So now Bregman gets the head start with 2 outs. Tucker can find a gap. The Astros can cut the lead in half.
It's a full count to Tuck.
3-2 count.
Bregman's going to be running
Near the end of his rope.
on the pitch. The ball inside. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs. They are pulling Freed and getting a guy from bullpen specifically to face Pena right now. So now this Pena's at the plate. We'll see. We'll see how he does. Because the Braves, there. Let's hope that Pena can do what Alvarez does all the time. You pull a pitcher to face Alvarez, he hits that game time home run, game time double, game time, or not just game time, the game to take a lead or walk off. He scores when you pull a pitcher to face him. He scores. Let's hope Pena can do the same thing here. Heck, Alvarez has that, you pull a pitcher to face Alvarez, he hits them runs. Let's see if Pena can do the same. That's all I'm saying. Let's see if Pena can do the same. It tends to. I don't know if it works like that for everyone, but it definitely works like that for Alvarez. That's a swing and strike. He swung at that.
Series, a hit, and a strikeout, nothing else. Faced Pena in that series Friday. Struck him out with 3 breaking balls.
Swing and strike. It's 0-2 to Pena.
Astros have 2 runners on with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Anderson facing Pena, throwing nothing. Low 80-mile-an-hour curveball or slurve if you want.
Got the ball up high, 2-1. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think he's going to go back to that breaking ball down and away here.
That's the ball down low.
He lets it go. 2-2. Not easy. Good job by Jeremy. Try and lay off those tough two-strike sliders and see if he can't get one back up in the zone. Get a mistake.
The foul ball. That was a hard hit ball off the wall.
Max Fried goes 6 2/3 innings today against the Astros. Allowed 3 hits. He did walk 3. Including 2 batters in this inning. Walking Bregman and Hunter. He hit the hardest ball today against Fried as he grounded out his last time at 103.7.
That's a ball. Stop. Pena strikes out on the ball on the outside. Pena strikes out on a ball on the outside. So Javier gets 2 strikes that were called balls because they were in the zone and they were called a ball. And then this is a frustrating game. Not because not just because we're losing to. Okay, it's because that is twice the Astros got screwed over by the ump, big time. Okay, at least one of the at least one run. That run that scored on an error should not have ever happened. Period. And Pena should have had a shot, at least another shot, to tie this game or cut the lead in half. Stop. Oh. Oh, that was. That is just frustrating. And that is frustrating. Let me look. I gotta look at the strike zone in that. I gotta look at this. That is outside the zone. That is outside. This should have been a 2-2 count. Not saying we would have. Not saying we definitely would have done something there, but you can't just take away our chance like that. It was a smart move by the Braves, yes, but why? What are you, a Braves fan? Here. Hold on. Look on the MLB app. It's close, yes, but that was outside the zone. And it's not the. And it's frustrating because that was a very key at bat. Right at the MLB app.
The bullpen this series has used 6 different pitchers to go 6 1/3 shutout innings. They've been outstanding, helping preserve a 6-4 win and a 6-3 win.
That was a very key at bat. That's what's frustrating about that. And that was outside the zone. Yes, it's close. I'm not saying that was an easy call. It was close. But, man. That should have been a ball. Pena should have had another shot. And then there was, and again, what's even more frustrating is that one run was scored after a walk, which should have never happened. And that would have been 3 outs by the time that run got over, even with the error. Because they would have gotten.
Certainly pitched well enough to win today, but he matched up against Max Fried, who goes 6 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. Final line for Javier: 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. One of those runs earned, 1 unearned, 2 walks and 10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts, 4th time in Javier's career he reached double figures in strikeouts. 3 times last year, his first time here in 2023. Only that one mistake with Kevin Florida. 2-2 pitch down and in.
Come on, show the.
This series, Braves trying to take this final game, leading 2-0 here in 7th.
That's a strikeout. Maton strikes them out.
Striking out Hilliard to start the inning. Down to the fastball late, using off speed to set it up. He's another high spin rate on that fastball, 90 miles an hour. Able to race it up there and beat Hilliard. There have been times throughout his tenure with the Houston Astros that he has been impressive, but I'm not sure. I remember him being
That's a strike.
consistently dominant for a stretch since he's been with Houston. This extended stretch, you're right. I think the first time since he's been wearing that blue and orange, you've seen him be this confident, this successful. Maybe back in that 2021 World Series where he was pitching the first season, he had a very good 2 2/3 pitched here in this stadium, striking out 5 Braves. Maybe the other time was at a time at Rangers ballpark. He had to get back within it, just going all fastballs. That was incredible. 9 fastballs for 3 strikeouts. My guy knows for spin. Right. But this year he has been, as we showed you the numbers, nearly unhittable. They hit a ball. Grissom 0-2. Little tappers could be trouble. Hit the back of the mound. That helps the ball get to Pena quicker, and that really helped out. That ball was going to be trouble if it landed in the grass. Instead, it bounced off the back of the mound.
That's a ground out. It hits the mound, bouncing towards Pena, and he's able to throw it to first to get that second out of the inning.
Then he tried to sweep a couple of curveballs and sliders, making a feet move of Sam Hilliard before getting him up top with that fastball. Going into the reputation against Maton, a lot of curveballs and sliders. See, breaking ball against right-hand hitters gets a lot of swings and misses. Righties with that ground out on Grissom are now 0 for 15 on the season. Not that lefties are exactly fried, but righties he is. And perfect because lefties are 2 for 18 against him.
1-2.
Clark calling time to regroup basic baton here. Clark with that home run, his first in a Braves uniform, giving Atlanta a 1-0 lead.
That's a strike.
Baton here as he strikes out on 4 pitches. Baton
There you go. That's a strikeout, and the inning is over.
strikeouts in a perfect 7. Still 2-0 Atlanta.
Well, let's hope that we actually get calls in our favor. We have not exactly been getting calls in our favor. And when it's a close game like this, those calls that don't go in your favor, those umpire calls, they mean a whole lot more. It literally came up, said that it looked like a strike to him, and then left. Jacob B.D. Holmes. Dude must be like a Braves fan. Just hop in and go, that looked like a strike to me. No, it's up the zone. Like, seriously, he just made that one comment and then bolted. Oh, you're here still? Okay, you just, yeah, but look, go in the app. Just go in the app and look. It is close. I'll give it that. It's closer than I thought it was, but it is outside the zone. If you look at the MLB app, you go to play-by-play. Let me see. Let me just go in. I wonder how well y'all could see it on my phone. It won't let me zoom in. So that's going to be the best I can do for now. Look, it's outside the zone. Can you see that? Hold on. Can you see that? It's outside the zone. It's close. It's closer than I thought it was, but that is outside. That is outside the zone. It is closer than I thought it was. But again, it was just, yeah. That's outside the zone. There's space in between that circle and the zone.
It's not quite the World Series, but it is fun every time the family gets to come together and watch everybody.
There's 1-2 strikes to Hensley. Grounds out to the second baseman. 1 out, no one on. Still down 2-0.
A lot of people saw that on national television when she had the split Braves Astros jersey. She had that on a couple of nights ago. It was fun listening to what we call the OG Smith. You know, we call
he swung the bat and run it out.
But the OG Smith,
So he did swing the bat.
Becoming a coach, and he really had no choice. The fact that he grew up at the ballpark and learned from his dad on how to work with players, communicate with players, and you know, for our
That's a swing and strike 1.
He talked about how proud he is to be able to follow in his father's footsteps in the coaching baseball world and how much he's learned from dad.
We're at the top of the 8th inning now. We are running out of time here. There's a single, 1-out single for Jake Myers. Jake Myers continuing his success here. But here comes the momentum killer, Martin Maldonado. Part of the reason why we're losing is Maldonado. He's killed our momentum. Both times he's gotten on base, thanks to Maldonado. The momentum has been all. This is the third time. We'll see if Maldonado can actually do something.
Maldonado has struck out and put it back to the mound into a fielder's choices last time up.
It's really better for Maldi to just strike out and not swing his bat than it is for any other scenario when it comes to Maldonado and batting right now. It'll be helping us more if he strikes out than anything else. There's a 2-2 to Maldi. Just don't kill the momentum again. Let it get to Dubon. Please let it get to Dubon. Maldi called a timeout. 1 out, runner on first for Jake Myers. Myers has been doing real well this game. This is his third time on base. He's got a double as well. Strikeout, finally. Okay. Dubon's up now. Let's hope he can do some. We're actually down. There's the automatic out. Should have pinched hit for him. We're down by 2. Should have put someone in there for him, but no. You're just going to let him. That's a ball up by. Dubon's hitting streak is on the line here. This could be his last chance. Fouls that one off. It's 1-1.
Friday night with the Braves trying to close out the Astros in that 4-4 contest. They had Anderson pitch in the 8th inning with an AJ Minter in the 9th.
Here's the 1-1. Foul that one off. It's 1-2. That's a ball. 2-2. On. Dubon hit a line drive up off the wall. That's a single. Jake Myers, we got a third. Dubon with a single there. Dubon was thinking about stealing it a second, but doesn't. It's now runners on the corners with 2 outs. Dubon's hitting streak stays alive. 17. Now we got Bregman coming up. That's a ball on the outside.
The second baseman to get to third base today for the Astros. Last runner to get there was Kyle Tucker in second.
That's a ball.
Great takes by Alex to get this hitter's count.
That's a 2-0 count. That is a call that went in our favor, though. That's inside the zone. We actually got a call in our favor. That's a ball, 3-0. We got a call in our favor, guys. Are they really? Are they really? A lefty's warming up in the bullpen with Jordan behind Breggy. That's a walk. Bases loaded. 2 outs. He's coming up to the mound. We know what this means. We know where this leads. How many times have I said it? And how many times has it happened? It hasn't worked in the ALDS. Hasn't worked in a World Series. Hasn't worked this year. And they're doing it. They are pulling their pitcher to put in a lefty against Jordan Alvarez. And it has not worked. It has not worked. How many times has this happened? You pull the pitcher, you put in a lefty to face Jordan, and then Jordan hits the game winner or the game tying home run, double, whatever. Seen it a million times already. Put a lefty in for Jordan with the bases loaded. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It has not worked since last year. I need to go through all the games just so I can look at all the highlights of when they pulled their pitcher to put in a lefty reliever to face Jordan, because it has not worked. You leave the pitcher in to face Jordan. You leave them in. I don't care who the reliever is. Jordan's going to hit them. Yes, you're seeing this correct. They're putting in a lefty to face Jordan. I don't care who the lefty is. And Friday, he did that. Yep. It's the same guy that gave up the home run to Jordan on Friday. Jordan, big swing fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. This is not didn't work in the ALDS, didn't work in the World Series, hasn't worked at all this year, and they're doing it again. Jordan, the guy who hits real well against lefties, the guy who anytime it's a clutch moment and you put in a lefty to face it, specifically him, you pull your pitcher to face him, and he gets that much needed hit. There it is. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Once again, Jordan with the clutch hit ties the game 2 apiece. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. What do you not do against Jordan? You don't pull your lefty. You don't pull your pitcher to face Jordan. Don't do it. don't do it. When will they learn? That's the question. You just don't do it. It never works. It hasn't worked. Now's a Abreu turn. It never works. When will they learn? That's a strike. 1-1. That's the perfect question. When will they learn? I need to get a compilation of this happening because this is the greatest streak ever. Like, okay, don't screw the Dubon hitting streak. That's a great streak. But this streak by Jordan of you pulling a pitcher to face Jordan in a clutch moment, and Jordan gets the swing to either tie the game or take the lead. They should have left him in. They should have left Anderson in. You don't pull your pitcher to put someone in to face Jordan. When will they learn? It's 2-2 to Abreu. He still shirts with that saying? Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and Abreu strikes out, but it don't matter. Jordan has done the damage and tied the game to 2 apiece. You don't pull your pitcher to face Jordan in a clutch spot. You just don't do it. Gosh, when was the last time that worked? Because it hasn't worked at all this year. It hasn't worked in the playoffs. It was sometime last year. Gosh, I need to do I need a compilation of that because this is a great streak by Jordan. Anytime you see them pulling a pitcher to face Jordan, get excited, get hyped, because you know Jordan's going to swing that bat, and you know he's going to score at least the tying run, but at the same time, probably the go-ahead as well. Dude's on the greatest clutch streak of all time. All right, so Christian Javier's been doing pretty well. Definitely. We got Hector Neris coming in now. He's pitched 9 1/3 innings with an ERA of 2.89. That's an ERA below 3. With the xFIP being 2.41. It's a great strikeout to ball ratio.
strikeout for Christian Javier. Javier gave way to make time last inning. Bregman's going to have to make an off-balance throw.
Bregman with a great throw, getting that ball and in an off-balance throw, making it on target and on time to get that guy to get there just before the guy gets on base. Gets to the base. That is a great first out for Alex Bregman.
Verlander's 8 consecutive strikeouts came in the final regular season start against the Phillies last year in the World Series. But Javier won off the Astros team record for those 7 straight strikeouts. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a ball on the inside. It's 2-0.
Is it bad in this series for the Atlanta Braves? He has been on base another 2 times today with a walk and a double. He has stolen a base. Yesterday he was on base twice and stole 3 bags. This is that 2-0 pitch.
That's strike. It's 2-1. That's a swing and strike.
Pitch to the game on Friday night. Hector had a 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. Ball 70.
That's a ball sent in the air towards foul territory, but Tucker catches it right before he hits the wall on foul territory. 2 outs, no one on, tied at 2 apiece.
Out a couple of times to draw a walk.
That's a called strike 1.
Braves will stay with their closer AJ Minter in the 9th inning. They'll be warming up in Atlanta's bullpen. Will have their 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. Tucker, Pena, and Hensley.
That's a ball on the outside. 1-1.
Astros trying to play the same game as they did Friday and Saturday, trying to come from behind to defeat the Atlanta Braves. Yesterday, they were down 1-0. Friday night, they came back from down 4-1. Today, they were down 2-0 before that. Alvarez timed base hit with a base loaded.
That was a swing and strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Number in high leverage late situation. There's no way there's another hitter with better numbers in those critical moments this year than what Jordan has done.
No, there's no one with better numbers than what Jordan's done this year when it comes to the clutch moments.
Different series without Jordan. Atlanta could have won the series without the big swings of the big man at left. 2 is bound back. Another big crowd today, 41,530 watching the Braves and the Astros. We had 42,395 yesterday and 41,397 on Friday. So big crowds throughout the weekend. This is a high fly ball.
A high fly ball. Tucker, right in front of the warning track. 1 foot on the warning track. He gets the out.
Hector Neris, a 1-2-3-8. We're all tied up, heading to the 9th, 2-2.
Going to the top of the 9th now. It is going to be fun when Altuve and Brantley come back. It is amazing watching Alvarez bat. It really is. He is 100% a Hall of Famer. I'm glad he is on our team. And honestly, if I was any other team facing him, I would never pull a pitcher to face Jordan. I'd sit there and be like, but this is Jordan. I'd be like, yeah, but we're not pulling a pitcher to face you. We're not pulling you to face him. You're going to face him. Okay? Seriously, he has worse bat. He has a worse batting average whenever he's facing Tucker with the leadoff single. First pitch, first swing. The Astros bats look like they're waking up now. And there's Pena. He's 0 for 3. Swing and strike one.
Looking for his first hit tonight, 0 for 3, a couple of groundouts and a strikeout.
Swing and strike two.
Metro use that changeup to right-handed hitters to offset that 97 mile an hour fastball. He's got Jeremy out in front.
And that's a called strike 3. One out, runner on first. Tuck representing the go-ahead. Hensley coming out to bat. Let the ball down low.
Hensley 0 for 3 in this game, trying to snap an 0 for 17. Toss over, just check on Kyle Tucker. Not a very good
Through. It looks like a Bray is warming up in pin.
3, 4, and 5 are due up for Atlanta next inning.
That the ball. It's 2-0.
Sell out on it, try and find a gap. Sent Tuck on his way.
That's a swing and strike. It's 2-1.
So what's unique about pitchers these days, even though they have 97 in the tank, often not these hitters counts, you'll see the changeup or some kind of spin. That's what Hensley got right there was the cutter.
Here's the 2-1. Foul ball. 2-2.
Astros tied it up with a 2-run 8th inning. Jordan Alvarez had a bases loaded single against A.J. Minter. This inning started with Kyle Tucker singling to the left, so the two lefties have bases against it. He struck out Jose Abreu and Jeremy Pena, the two righties.
Here's the 2-2. Got the ball on the outside, 3-2.
I'm called by Hensley. major leaguers 147 and Minter is a 162 on average. See if Tuck is off here with this 3-2 pitch and 1 out.
Here's the full count pitch.
He goes. The pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate.
Foul balls. Should have held off. That would have been a walk. Tucker has to jog all the way back to first. And that is a ball down and in, making it runners on first and second. Jake Myers, he's got on base 3 times. 2 hits and a walk. That's a swing and strike 1. Now Jake Myers has a chance to give the Astros the lead here. That's a called strike. Fouled that one off.
Jake facing AJ Minter for the 3rd time. Faced him Friday and faced him last year. Faced him last year. He had a 12-pitch at batting. He goes down here on strikes.
Myers strikes out swinging. The first time Jake Myers was not able to reach on base, and now we got Corey Jokes is pinch hitting for Martin Maldonado. Finally. Jokes is pinch hitting for Maldi. Maldi's not hitting. The momentum killer is no longer batting. The incredible Jokes. Tucker can score on a single here. Hensley's pretty fast too. That's a ball outside.
Jolks in this series started last night, went 2 for 4 with an RBI single in the 8th inning. Friday night he was 2 for 3 with a walk. He's had 4 hits already in 7 at-bats against Atlanta. And he's got a 2. He doesn't have a 2-0 count. That was called strike. That was not. That's amazing.
A called strike? Oh my. That was the ball, 100%. Popped out, foul. That was a ball. Wow. They're giving their pitchers some leeway here. And these big moments, they're giving the pitchers leeway. They're going. The calls in the big moments are going against us, and it's annoying. 1-2. Foul off. Down the third base line. Got the ball away. It's 2-2. 2-2. It's a, you know what? I'll do it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2-2-2. Oh, it worked! Tucker scores. We have the lead. A single. A Jokes with a single, and Hensley advances to third. Tucker scores. Jokes with a clutch at bat here to give us the lead. Would not have happened if Maldi was batting. Would not, 100%. The incredible Jokes with an incredible swing. Tucker was speeding. Tucker turned on turbo mode whenever he was going around when he decided to go around third. That was turbo speed. Look at that replay. He turned on turbo. A pitching change as Dubon is up to bat again. I don't think Maldi would have hit a homer. The incredible Jokes. There's the pitching change going on. I don't know who they're putting in right now either. Young, it looks like. Someone named Young. There's no commentary. This is weird. There's no commentary on it. Here's the first pitch. That's a ball on the inside.
Danny Young, the new pitcher facing Mauricio Dubon. First pitch misses down and in. It's 1-0. Astros have a 3-2 lead.
Oh, the Astros? Abreu's the one in the bullpen.
Dubon was thinking about swinging, and that ball just kept riding in on him and eventually hit him right around the knee.
And Dubon gets hit. Dubon reaches on a hit by pitch. It hit him in the knee. Abreu was the one warming up in the bullpen, so we'll see. Astros are 1-0. I mean, Bregman's 1-0. A nice single. Jokes with a head first slide to be safe. That lead is now 5-2. The Astros offense exploded as soon as we pulled Maldi from the lineup. The offense explodes. We are fixing to sweep the Atlanta Braves. All come from behind victories. Jordan again.
They had a chance in the ninth. He drove in 2 with 2 outs in the 8th inning. A base-loaded single in right field against their closer, A.J. Minter. He got Minter twice in this series. Helped win the game on Friday with a 2-run home run against A.J.
That was a ball called strike. 1 ball, then a ball called strike, making it a 1-1 to Jordan. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, 5-2 Astros.
Be as high a leverage as what you've had in the eighth inning. Even though we're in the ninth now, because Bregman has added to that lead. It's now 5-2.
That's another ball called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but all of them have been outside the strike zone.
In the ninth inning, Corey Jolt's right in the middle of it with a 2-out pinch hit single, and then he scores as part of a 2 RBI.
And Jordan strikes out swinging. I guess the umpire said that's enough. Y'all scored enough, and so. Let's finish the sweep. It'll be our first sweep of the season. We got a 3-run lead here.
The Astros ahead of the Braves as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Score is 5-2, and Brian Abreu's going to be on in this ballgame. Picked up a save last night. First save of the season for him. He's on here to try to pick up that second save. 26 last night. First one to Austin Riley, misses down and away, ball 1.
That's a ball 1.
Ryan Presley had pitched in 3 consecutive games, 3 out of 4 days coming into last night. So that's why he wasn't used last night. Then Abreu was warming when the Astros rallied for those 3 runs in the ninth inning. Thus the electing to stay with Ryan Abreu here instead of going to his normal closer, Ryan Presley. It's 2-0 on Riley. Absolutely outstanding. Especially this stretch of the last 3 or 4 games. Down and in 3-0. This is not what you want when you have a 3-run lead in the ninth inning. And Ryan has missed on the first 3 pitches. That's a 4-pitch walk.
That's a 4-pitch walk for Brian Abreu.
Yesterday, saving that game through 15 pitches in his 1 inning work. Albies calls timeout. Albies 0 for 3 today. And back to the bottom of the zone. earlier, Abreu has pitched on back-to-back days.
Double play coming. Hey, my dad's here. Oh, come on, the game's gone. Yeah, hold on, need to fix it. Game's coming back up. Where are we at right now? There is still 2-1, no outs, runner on first, bottom of the ninth. That was weird. That was the fan chanting, but sounded weird. That's a foul ball, 2-2. Two. Did he? Dies. He's safe. 3-2. They went to check to see if he swung or not. He's safe. When Montero's warming up in the bullpen right now, Bray seems to be struggling a little bit to command. Oh no. Your double play prediction doesn't look like it's gonna happen because it looks like it might have hit him, and it looks like they're gonna ask for a review.
Chief Jeff Nelson will make the announcement to the crowd here. Truist Park to the Braves are challenging whether that pitch hit the batter.
The call in the field is still hit by pitch. Atlanta is challenging the call.
So if that clipped Albies, which we think
This is not good.
Run of the play with nobody out. I think it did.
Oh, wait. I don't know. That angle didn't look as good. This is the angle, though. There, yeah, it hit his foot. Hit the heel. And they're challenging the play. That is not good. Yep, it hit his foot. The tying run is now at the plate.
After review, the call is overturned. It was hit by pitch. Atlanta will
Oh, not good. Yeah, you can still get a double play on this next batter. That's a swing, making a strike one. Tried to hold it, but didn't. 0-1. Runner in first, second. That's a ball up high. Abreu just doesn't seem to have control right now. That's the issue. Got a couple calls not go our way, and then Abreu just lost control. That's a balls 2-1. Definitely don't want to walk the bases loaded. There's the 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Long. Dubon. Pena. To Hensley. And there's the double play. Yep. 2 outs, runner on third. to Bond, to Pena, to Hensley, and the double play got completed. Now we're 1 out away from ending this game. There's a called strike. After that double play, Abreu was able to throw that strike again.
Big double play turned by the Astros. Now Sam Hilliard with an 0-1 count. Hilliard takes
That's a called strike too. Back-to-back strikes ever since that double play, and Abreu just comes out throwing back-to-back strikes.
Final out when Abreu picked up his 4th career save on his 26th birthday. 0-2 pitch. Down and in, 1-2.
That's a ball down in the dirt.
3 saves coming in this season. Now Bryant looking for saves on back-to-back days here in Atlanta.
Here's the 1-2.
They got him.
And there's the strikeout. Game is over. Astros win it and sweep the Atlanta Braves.
Dusty Baker returns to Atlanta triumphantly. Alex Bregman with a
2021 lose the World Series to them. 2023 sweep them in the regular season after winning the World Series ourselves in 2022. And the Astros now are 12-10, 2 games over 500.
We saw 3 very well-played games as far as defense, pitching, and getting some timely hits. Credit the Astros for putting it all together and playing great team baseball to win the series.
The Astros win 5-2, now 12-10, 2 games over 500. The Astros, you can say, are back. Jake Myers, 2 for 3, a walk, a double, and a single. Ever since I made that video defending him, talking about how this is his last chance, he has gone on and done real well. And honestly, I like that coincidence. I should do that. I should do that for more players. Just make a video defending them and then see if they do well. I'll see all of y'all later. I might be doing the Dallas Stars playoffs game later today as well because I do have the day off. Have a good one. Thank you for all stopping by, and thank you for everyone who left a like as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Still waiting to reach that 1K goal.